and welcome back to my channel. PigglesDiGaijin, Jamaican YouTuber here. Oh, hold on there. Oh no, Beta, how were you supposed to know? Oh my god. Oops, you did it again. Made a video about race and dating in Japan. Oh no, Beta. Oops, you did it again. Now, here's the thing with Nobita and Find Your Love in Japan channel. The thing is, I want you to learn. You have a very large audience, and I want you to understand that you're actually doing more damage than good. When you have those friends asking you if black people or black men can date in Japan, and you make videos basically trying to disprove that racism exists in Japan or certain prejudices or bias exist in Japan, every time you do it, you dig yourself further into a hole, Nobita. And I know we spoke through email, and we should speak again, because I just want you to understand the perspective. I want you to understand so then you can disseminate that information to your audience so they can understand that it's just things that right? So now he actually listened to what I said in my last video about trying to get people of equal appearances. So you got two really handsome guys. Wow, that's wow. Anyway, you got two handsome guys and the woman still picked the white guy. What they said was, if it was up to them and it's a choice, I'll still pick the white guy. Now here's the thing that I'm not calling them out on. They said it's their preference. Fine, everybody has their preference. No problem. But when the preference has to do with, like, there's some other meanings behind the preference. What I mean by this is when you look at somebody that's white and you say that person is friendly, and you look at a black person doing the same pose or a better pose and you say that person does not look friendly, doesn't that strike you as something wrong? Like, intrinsically, something has been ingrained in your mind, in your system, your psyche, to believe that because this person is of a different skin color, the same pose that they do, it doesn't hold the same value. And you know, I'm not going to knock anybody for going against me or saying I'm a hater. I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to let y'all know that shit ain't rosy over here, okay? Right. In another part of the video, he said that his friends said that if you're fat, you don't stand a chance in Japan. Correction, if you're fat and white, you probably stand a better chance than a slim, handsome black man. And when he did the test with those 30 women, oops, you did it again. You got the results, but still didn't believe. Nobito-san. Proof of the pudding is in the eating, Nobita. And the pudding is tasting mighty white right now, bro.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Damn, man. And then the picture of the chubby white guy, what they said, he looks friendly and he looks funny. So maybe, you know, he looks like he would have a better personality. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? I don't think Nobita understands. Great, you increase your sample size from 12 to 30, which is good, which reduces your sample bias. 1, 2. What still gets to me is that I know Japanese people tend to be shy, and because they don't want to share their opinion with their face without saying it to the camera, that kind of shows there's an inherent, is it fear? Is it fear? Or they actually realize probably what they're going to say might come off as offensive. Own your statement, okay? I know you guys don't like conflict, just own it, right? Now, a preference is like, oh, I like tall guys opposed to short guys. I like guys that have big bones as opposed to guys with little bones. I like guys that have a good hygiene. I like girls that have clean teeth. Those things are like preferences, and if somebody can't affect that, you know, you can always fix your teeth. But if you're black, you can't turn white. You can bleach your skin or whatever, but that's damaging to your whole epidermal thingamajiggy. And if you're white, you can't get black because that's what you're born with, and those things you can't change without either being very expensive and very costly, whether financially or physically or spiritually. And even if, why would you change what you're born with? What you're born with is what you're born with, and you have to do it. If you have this, you have to work with it. It's something you have to work with for the rest of your life. If you're fat like me, then, you know, eat less, drink less beer, maybe try and lose some weight if you want to do that. But if you're happy with your body and you're happy with your self-image, then it shouldn't matter, right? What I think Find Your Love in Japan is missing, the point is he is missing, and probably I even missed the point too. The point he is missing, and what a lot of people are missing, is that, hey, there is an inherent bias here to a certain complexion of skin, and that's a fact. Why is it you're afraid to say, oh, I like guys with big teeth, for instance? No one would be afraid to say that. But if you say I like a guy because he's white, and that means he's cute, or that means he's friendly, you know, look at these two images right now. You're gonna have a white piece, a white paper. What do you see? What's the first thing that comes to mind? Clean, pure, innocent, right? Usually. If you see a black paper, oh, mysterious, unknown, dark, evil, quote unquote. You see, these are things we have been placed in our minds from birth going up. White is cute and pure, black is dark and whatever. But wake up, people. It's 2017. Open your eyes to see that a lot of these things, these stereotypes, these things are made to hurt people more than to help. You know what I mean? And so, finding love in Japan, when we do have our discourse eventually, face to face or over Google Talk or Google Hangout or whatever, I just want you to know that no one, well, I don't hate you, right? I'm just trying to let you know, dog, you need to come correct. And there's certain things that are facts and things that have been happening from the beginning of time. You just have to acknowledge it and see how we can work together to change the perspective. You have more power than you think. And when you spread these false hopes to people and stuff, it's not helping. Alright, reality check, bro. Oh, right. And the whole thing, look at me, I cut my hair and I lowered my beard a bit, and I guess I'm not that scary, but it doesn't matter. And when I had my afro and my beard, people say, oh, you're scared, whatever. But if they actually even said hello to me, they know I'm very approachable. I smile every time I walk around in Japan. I'm not upset with anybody, and people still run away from me because I'm a big mother black person. And those things you can't help, but I can help if I eat less food. But the point is, how can we show our personality to persons or approach women, if or men in the case may be, if they don't give us a chance, if they've already made up their mind this person is unapproachable because of the color of his or her skin? That's all we're saying. Just be truthful. So there is an initial fear because of what they might have heard or what they might have seen, which is hardly ever the truth. The people who are doing these videos need to like call them out. You need to be called out on this shit, bruh. You need to be called out on it, man. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. You know, what do you want from in Japan? If you're looking for dating, you're looking for love, many people have been successful here. Yes, a lot of people have also been unsuccessful. Why is that? Well, maybe it's the complexion of skin. It could be, or where they live, or their attitude, or whatever. What we're saying is, I know you're chatting about finding love in Japan. Everyone can find love, but for some people, it's just more difficult. Okay, listen. I know a lot of black people here are killing the dating game, but when it comes to wanting to settle and get married, hardly they don't get married to Japanese counterparts, because you know that Japanese like to keep to themselves. When they get married, they want to have Japanese kids together. Their parents still might be old school and say, you know what, no foreigners. I know of cases right now, personally, that if I was to date a Japanese girl, by the time she's 26 or 27, she has to find a Japanese guy to get married to, okay? Or else the family's gonna cut her off. This stuff exists, bro. So don't tell us we don't know what we're talking about, basically. In your scenario, in your space, your existence, there's great stuff happening for black people. In other spaces, bad stuff is happening to black people. Okay? That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That's all we're saying. Acknowledge us, okay? Just letting you know how it is for us. Okay? Alright, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Please leave your comments down below. What do you think? Is this guy really just riding our race to get views? Or does he really have good intentions? I mean, I don't know. But me just try to make him know, say he can't just do things the way he has been doing it. He has to do it. He has to do better. He has to do better. And find some other people, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, you know, always, you know, subscribe, share, tell your mother about me. I'm single. Alright, peace out.